Man, I feel like I am on the set of a movie right now. Welcome to one of my favorite cabin interiors of all time. This spot is called the Moonshiner. It's about 1 hour from Austin, Texas, and it's a Prohibition era inspired cabin with a bit of a steampunk twist to it. Now, I'll admit, when I first saw the term steampunk on this listing, I had to look it up because I thought it was a genre of music or something. But according to the ever reliable Wikipedia, steampunk is a subgenre of science fiction inspired by industrial steam-powered machinery from the 19th century. I've definitely never come across anything like that in an Airbnb before.
Why the hell are you dressed like this? And what the hell did you do to your bike?
You ain't heard? I'm steampunk now.
The owners handpicked and curated all of the items that you see in this cabin. They even built some of them from scratch using reclaimed materials. So I'm going to try and do my best to touch on even the smallest of details because that's really what makes this place special. We'll be spending the majority of this tour inside because we have so much to cover. Also, it's been pretty rainy throughout the entire duration of my stay, if I'm being honest. But outside, you do have a hot tub with some string lights in addition to a fire pit area. But ladies and gentlemen, I think it is now time to go and start the full tour. Let's go and tour this uniquely designed tiny home. This is the front exterior. It definitely has an old school vibe, and don't ask me why, but the first thought that popped into my head was that this is a spot that Abraham Lincoln may retire at. You have these two nice rocking chairs though to the left, and on the right there's some more space and an old bucket and a can. Let's go to the backyard now, and one of the key highlights is definitely the big hot tub. So even though this cabin is Prohibition era themed, you still have a lot of nice modern conveniences. If you look over there on the left, this is then an outdoor shower. It's right next to the hot tub, so you can easily go back and forth. To the right of this back door, there are a few more decorations, and there's an outdoor dining table and a small grill. After that, this is your fire pit area. It was a little tough getting a fire up and running because the wood was so wet, but I still made it work. And at the back edge of the property, you can find this hammock. Finally, this is the surrounding area. Again, we're about 1 hour from Austin, Texas, but that's it for everything outside. Let's go and see the interior. When you first enter, you'll see the bedroom and the living room there on the right side. It's a pretty open floor plan, and if I keep going and do a 360-degree view, you'll see the fireplace and kitchen. But we'll start in the living room. The very first thing that caught my eye is the bright red wallpaper. You can also find this nice little cocktail set sitting on top of the coffee table. I mean, what could be better and more ironic than having a cocktail during the Prohibition era? But you have two martini glasses and a shaker. In terms of furniture, you have this gorgeous couch. I love the edges and their unique shape. And if we look in this far corner, you have this lighting fixture. It definitely has that steampunk and mechanical look to it. Right next to the main door, there's another light. This is made out of some old glass bottles. The special pieces continue with this safe that they converted into a storage space and a nightstand right next to the bed. There's also a telephone up top. Now again, even though we're being transported back to the 1920s, you still have those 21st century amenities. So you may be wondering, where is the TV? Well, you just undo that latch and you pull up this weighted contraption and the hidden TV appears. And it is a smart TV with all of your primary streaming devices, and it's pretty easy just to put the latch back on and then you're good to go. This is me being an idiot. I couldn't figure out how to put the stool back at first, but there you go, Mike. You got it. Let's continue on now and look to the left, and we'll go into the kitchen. You have a simple dining table here up against the wall, and if we go further, this is the main kitchen area. You have your stovetop, a little bit of countertop space, and a large sink, and look at the lights up here. But one of the best parts is this medicine cabinet. I think it's so neat. These owners curated all these old prescriptions and liquor bottles. Some of these must be decades old. Next, in the bedroom, you have a queen-sized memory foam mattress and these neat pig feed covers. They are your pillowcases. At the end of the bed, there's then this gigantic wood stove. I think this thing is just the cherry on top for this entire space. They do provide some wood, and it was perfect when you have a rainy day like I did during my stay. For the final part in this main area, towards the back door, you can find your main set of light switches. I really enjoyed pressing all of these buttons, and there is this really old school looking telephone system. But into the last room we go, let's go and see the bathroom. You can find this beautiful clawfoot bathtub and some white subway tile, and looking further up the wall, you have some more mechanical looking decorations. This is then your bathroom sink and toilet, and I'm pretty sure this is just for decoration, but hey, have at it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you very soon for another Airbnb tour.